Hi, my name is Q. I'm one of your fitness instructors, personal trainers here at Town Lake YMCA. And the workout today is going to be a senior fitness seated chair class. All you need is a chair with no handles on the side. But if you've got one with handles, that's perfectly okay. And a towel if you'd like to have one by your side. Also, if you want a little bit of weights to work with, you can use some water bottles. And they can be any size. It's up to you. So let's go ahead and have a seat. And you're going to want to sit midway into the chair with your back off the back. But if you need that extra support, go ahead and sit all the way back and keep that support on your back. Make sure that your spine is nice, long, and tall. And careful that you don't drop yourself forward. And if you become a little tired, just go ahead and readjust, revisit your posture, and sit all the way back to give you a little bit more support. So let's begin with a march. Here we go on the right side. March, 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 march. Just keep that march. And it can be on the toes. It can be on the heels, whatever kind of march you'd like to do. And I'm not really going to give you a number to follow, but I'll give you a little heads up before the next movement. So now we're going to take our hands out to the sides with the palms facing up. And keep that march and add a bicep curl. Curl, 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 curl. There we go. And your warm-up's going to be about an 8 to 10 minute warm-up. And you know your body better than I do, so if you need to modify the workout, or if you need to take a little bit of extra time to rest, take a little bit of extra time, count to 8, count to 16, you choose a number, and then come back and meet us at that exercises that we're in. Here we go. Now let's bring our arms down, and let's change this march to a nice kick. Kick, 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 kick. And the workout's going to be from head to upper body to lower body. And then towards the end, we're going to do what I call neurofacilitation, where we're going to do some patterning to connect the mind to the body. And then bring that whole little triad, mind, body, and spirit together. Now bring those hands to the front. Keep your kick. And we're going to do what I call an alternate chest press with the arms. Press, 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 press. And don't worry if your movements are not in sync. Give it time. Remember, you can always pause the workout and come back to it. So now, you're going to take the arms out to the side one more time. Keep your kick. Turn the palms up. Change your kick to a march again like earlier. When you're ready, add the bicep curls. Curl, 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 curl. Good. You got it. Keep that back nice, long, and tall. Now let's change this march to a nice heel dig. Bring our hands down and heel dig, or you can call it a heel tap. Whatever is going to work for you, whatever is going to help you memorize the movement, you call it what you need to call it. Now we're going to add those arms one more time, and I like to call this a forearm chest press. So we're going to take your hands out to the side, keep the palms facing forward, keep your heel dig or your heel tap, and then bring the hands and forearms together. In and out, in and out, in and out, in and out, in, out, in, out. There you go. Perfect. Several more. And bring those hands back out to the side like earlier. Take those legs to a march. Add that curl, curl, curl. Good. So we're going to repeat those 3 little patterns, those 9 movements, 3 upper body and 3 lower body. Now hold the arms out to the side, take those legs to a nice kick, bring the hands to the center and palms forward, add the alternate chest press. And like I said earlier, don't worry if your movements are out of sync. Give it time. For extra credit, tell me what's next. I'll give you a hint. Heels. Heel, 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 heel. Extra credit again. Tell me what's next for upper body. Give you a hint. It's for the chest again. Forearm press. There you go. You're almost done with the warm up. Several more times. Keep it growing, keep it strong. Take those arms out to the side, keep your heel dig. Bring the arms down easy. Bring your feet to the center. Take your legs a little wider than the chair. Back is nice, tall, strong, and long. Support your upper body. And now what you're going to do is you're going to C-curve your spine. Look for your belly button. And then pull on your knees, gaze up, and pull or push your chest forward towards me. And let's repeat that little C spine. And press the chest towards me, gaze up. And one more time, C spine stretch. Press the chest forward, gaze up. Let's try that 2 more times. C spine stretch. Looking for your belly button or the floor. Pressing the chest forward, gazing up. And last time, C spine stretch. And last time, Pressing the chest forward, gazing up. And bring your spine to neutral spine again. Nice, tall, strong spine. And you're going to tilt the right ear to your right shoulder. And you're going to take your left hand and just drop it down towards the floor. Just let it just hang. And feel that stretch on the side of the neck. Take a deep breath. And as you exhale, bring the head back to neutral. Bring that left hand up. Taking the left ear, dropping it to the left shoulder. You're going to take your right hand and just let it hang off to the right side. And just kind of let gravity take over. Let gravity assist you in that stretch. Feel that stretch on the side of the right neck. Take a deep breath. And as you exhale, bring the head back to neutral. Long spine, tall spine. Now we're going to take our right leg, extend it. Point the toes up. Support with the right hand on the right knee. Take your left hand, reach for your left toes. Hold that stretch. Careful that your chair doesn't slide. Careful that you don't slide. And if you find yourself sliding away from the chair or your chair is just going back away from you, you can always put your chair on a yoga mat, something that doesn't slide. It just kind of stays in place. Take a deep breath. And as you exhale, release that stretch. Long spine, tall spine, strong spine. Let's go over to the right side. Extend that right leg, point the toes up. Support with the left hand, left knee. Reach for the right toe. Hold that stretch. And it's hard to imagine you can sweat while you're doing the chair workout. Got a little bit of sweat in my eye. Listen to that stretch, feel that stretch. Take a deep breath. Release that breath, release that stretch. Bring it back in. Scoot back just a tad. And take your legs wide again. And we're going to take the right hand down to the floor, reach it, and feel that inner thigh stretch. Some people will feel an inner thigh stretch, some people will feel lower back, hips. Maybe it's just kind of like all in that whole area. Careful not to drop your head or drop your shoulders. If you can only stretch to here, then just stretch to there. You don't have to go as low as I do. Take a deep breath. And bring it back up as you exhale. Long spine, tall spine, strong spine. You're going to hear me say that a lot. Let's go to the left side. Take that left hand down, center. And again, notice how flexible you are on each side. Each side is always different. Range of motion always changes due to trauma, injuries to either side. Big breath. As you exhale, come back up. Strong spine, tall spine. Let's go ahead and rotate, but before we rotate, bring your feet hip width apart or as wide as a chair. And take your hands and rotate over to the left side. And support with the back of the hand on the back of the chair and the hand up against the outside part of your knee. Don't forget to breathe. and release. Rotating to the opposite side. We're almost done with our warm-up. And again, keep that spine nice, tall, long, and strong. And bring it to center. All right, scoot back just a tad one more time. Let's start with a little bit of upper body. Careful with the shoulder joints, because sometimes this one gets the shoulder joints a lot, or a little bit more than we're used to. So take your arms out with the palms facing down. And I'm going to call this dribbling. Dribbling. So just keep that little dribble. If you want to call it flying, you're welcome to call it flying. It's up to you. But I always think of movements as a sport movement. Keep that little dribble or a pulse, right? You can call it a pulse also. Several more times. Now hold them nice and steady. Your thumbs are pointing forward towards me, and you're going to rotate the thumbs up and forward, 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 up and forward. There you go. So those of you that have been to my senior fitness class, maybe even my aqua fitness class, there was a point that we did these for about 2 to 4 minutes to 5 minutes. And our goal was to make 4 to 5 minutes by the end of the year. So several more rotations, up and forward, up and forward. Now point those thumbs up. Now you're going to do little circles, little circles. Oh, it's going to start to burn just a little bit. Well, that's the muscle just saying, hey, I need a little break. Can you give me a little bit of time? But you can do this. You can do this. It's only about 2 minutes, maybe 3 minutes, possibly 4 minutes. Come on, commercials are longer than that. Now, reverse the circle. Reverse, 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 reverse. There you go. Keep them small. Keep them small. Perfect. Now, you remember that little bicep curl that we did earlier in that warm-up? Let's do a little bicep curl to kind of flush that little lactate out of our shoulders. Now hold palms up and curl. Oh, that feels a little better, right? Just a tad. There you go. Good. Now to give us a little bit of stretch, do you remember that alternate chest press that we did with the arms? Let's go ahead and add that to this little combination. Here we go. Press, press. Feels a little better. You can handle it. Perfect. There you go. Take those arms back out to the side again. Palms facing down. And you're going to go shoulders and lift, shoulders and out. 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 Shoulders and lift. So there's your little rhythm. Shoulders and lift, shoulders reach out. And if you've got another rhyme, rhythm that you want to follow, create it and use it. Perfect. There you go. Now we're going to be holding our arms out one more time. Ooh, we're going to go back to that little burn. You can do this. You can do this. The workout's very short. Very, very short. You're going to go up, up, back, down, nice and slow. Up, up, back, down, nice and slow. Good. 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 Up, hold. There you go. Just hold. Now here we're going to take it to a climb. You ready? Climb, 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 climb. Crawl, if you want to call it a crawl. Good. Whatever works for you. You find a name and you keep it. Reach, climb, crawl. It's up to you. You're almost there. You're almost done. Good. Several more and recover. Bring those shoulders down, roll them back. There you go. You're going to feel a little burn. A little tender maybe tomorrow. A couple of days. And roll them forward. Remember to keep some water nearby. Remember you can take a rest as long as you need to. Come back and join us. And if you want to take something out of the workout, it's perfectly fine. Good. Now let's go to our lower body. So come over to maybe a third of the way towards the front of your seat. So let's go back to some kicks. Yeah? Let's start with the left side. Left, right, kick, 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 kick. Now here we're going to add a little bit of movement to the left side and the right side. Or some people like to call my left side their right side, vice versa. It's up to you. Doesn't matter which way you're going to move. We're always going to come back to the center. Move to the left as you kick. So use your abs and rotate on that chair. Now let's move to the front. Kick, 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 kick. Yeah, you're going to feel your abs a little bit more. You're going to have to use your hips. Because you know that there's a little bit of friction in there with the chair, right? And your clothes. Think of that as your weight training portion. Take it to the opposite side. Kick and turn, kick and turn, kick and turn. There you go. I'll wait for you a couple of seconds. Got it? When you're ready, move it to the front. Kick and turn, and rest the legs. There you go. What did you think about that? Yeah, a little core training at the same time that you're kicking and turning. Take a deep breath, revisit your spine. Long spine, tall spine, strong spine. Perfect. Good. Now we're going to add a little bit more movement to this lower body. Careful, careful, careful with this next movement. So let me demo really, really quick before you begin. So what you're going to do is you're going to take your legs a little wider. And don't do this just yet. Just watch, kind of learn the movements in your head, and then go ahead and add this to your body. And take the legs out wide, support, and try not to lean forward so much that you put all your weight on those knees. Make sure you use your legs when we're doing this. So you're going to come up, up, sit back down. Yeah? Up, up, sit back down. Good. We're going to be adding a little bit of arm work. And you know the arm work. We've done it already with bicep curls, with a chest press, a forearm press, a climb. Yeah? So you're familiar with those movements. Just be ready and keep your eyes open and your ears open. Let's start with that leg work. Up, up, have a seat. Up, up, have a seat. Up, up, have a seat. Up, up, be my guest. That's right. Down, down, up, up. So this should remind you of squats, right? Yeah. They're kind of assisted squats because you have a chair to help you out and you've got a nice support on the legs. Perfect. Add some arms. It's climb, 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 down, down, have a seat. Up, up, climb, 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 have a seat. Up, up, climb, 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 have a seat. Up, up, climb, 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 have a seat. Good. Up, up, climb, 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 have a seat. One more. Up, up, climb, 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 have a seat. And take a breather. Perfect. What'd you think? Any of those arms kind of give you a little challenge, right? And big breath. Long spine, tall spine, strong spine. There you go. Next, we're going to be doing a little bit of what I call neurofacilitation. I'm going to take a little bit of stuff that we learned in elementary school, the head, shoulders, knees, and toes. And we're going to take that little pattern and we're going to make it a little challenging. So let's start with head, shoulders, knees, and toes. 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 Again, head, shoulders, knees, and toes. Head, shoulders, knees, and toes. Head, shoulders, knees, and toes. We're going to change the pattern a little bit. Head, watch this. Left, right. Head, shoulders, knees, left, right. Head, shoulders, knees, touch 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 head. Good. Get a little out of breath. Not so much out of breath, but kind of get the pattern a little confused if I start talking and combining the pattern with my conversation. Good. Add rest. What'd you think about that? A little challenging, right? Especially when you have to go left, right, or right, left. Yeah. You ready for another pattern? Long spine, tall spine, strong spine again. Always revisit that. This time, let's start with the toes first and work our way up. So we're going to reverse the order. You know it's head, shoulders, knees, and toes, right? So now we're going to go toes, knees, shoulders, head. Yeah? Okay, here we go. I'll give you a little countdown. 4, 3, 2, 1. Feet, knees, shoulders, head. Feet, knees, shoulders, head. Feet, knees, shoulders, head. A little different, right? Now our mind gets used to a certain pattern, and that's all it wants to do. Several more, and then we're going to change the pattern a little bit. One more. And rest. Okay, we got that pattern down, right? How about we do left, right, knees, shoulders, reach, reach. How about we do that? We'll do it really slow at first, and then we'll pick up the pace just a little bit. Yeah? Let's try it. I'll give you a little countdown. 4, 3, 2, 1. Heels, heels, knees, shoulders, reach, reach. Yes? Again. Heels, heels, knees, shoulders, reach, reach. Again. Heels, heels, knees, shoulders, reach, reach. Again. Heels, heels, knees, shoulders, reach, reach. How was that? You think you can pick up the pace just a little bit? You know that I'm going to mess up first. Yeah. All right, I'll give you a little countdown again. 4, 3, 2, 1 with the heels. Heels, heels, knees, shoulders, reach, reach. Heels, heels, knees, shoulders, reach, reach. Heels, heels, knees, shoulders, reach, reach. Heels, heels, knees, shoulders, reach, reach again. Heels, heels, knees, shoulders, reach. 4 more. Good. 3 more. You got it. Last 2. And you know I stopped telling you the pattern. That way you can tell it to me nice and loud. And recover. Perfect. Tall spine, long spine, strong spine. Let's stretch that a little bit. Let's go into our C spine stretch. And pulling the chest forward, gazing up. And one more C spine stretch. And pressing the chest forward, gazing up. And release. So if you decided to use some any type of weights, like your water bottles or anything, you could just hold them on and you can still do those patterns with those water bottles or weights. You can still do them. But know that the heavier the weight is, the slower your movement's going to be. So be careful on what kind of weight or how heavy the weight's going to be. I would prefer you use something very light. Let's do a little bit of abdominal work. Not too many people know that you can do abdominal work in a chair, but it is possible. And I'm glad that you're here, because here in the fitness department at the YMCA, you got good instructors that know their stuff. So for this, we're going to use our towel. And it doesn't matter what size of towel that you use, but I like to use kind of like a hand, not a bath towel, but just a nice hand towel. Mine's a little beat up right now because I use it a lot for some workouts. But just fold it enough to where you can, you know, it's shoulder width apart, maybe even chair width apart. Yeah? And you're going to bring the towel up. And you're going to focus on bringing the feet together. Now here, I'd like for you to squeeze your knees just a little bit. Just squeeze them a little bit to where you start to feel your inner thighs kind of fire up, and your knees just want to go like this. You just want to adduct. Amen? And what you want to do now is, by keeping that little squeeze, keeping the hands over the shoulders, over the hips, you're going to take your right elbow or your left elbow, and you're gonna tilt and center. Tilt and center. Tilt and center. Tilt and center. Keeping those knees together. That's gonna give that little fire in those abs, in that core. And we're not gonna do too many because I don't know what kind of range of motion concerns you have in your spine, your neck, your shoulders. So we're just gonna do just one set, just enough to feel that little fire in the belly. And bring it to center and release. What'd you think? Did you feel those inner thighs kind of firing up along with those obliques? Yeah. You do that one more time for the opposite side. My left, your right. Up, up, up. And if your range of motion is here, it's okay if it's here. You can still do that exercise. In fact, I'll do a modification, I'll keep it here. Yeah, just in case you need to see something like that. So I'll keep it at my forehead. Long spine, tall spine, knees together. You should feel that little fire already. You ready? Give a little countdown. 4, 3, 2, here we go. Tilt and center. 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 Good. Keep that spine tall, long, strong. Good. Let's go for 4 more. 4, 3, 2, last one. Bring it to center and release. There you go. What did you think? Let's sit all the way back into our chair. Take your legs as wide as your chair. Keep your spine again, nice, tall, long, and strong. Take those hands, interlace, press it forward. Keep your spine connected to the back of the seat this time. So here, we're just using the back of the chair to support us because we've been working for a good 40, 45 minutes. Take those hands up. Lean slightly to the right, your left. Hold that stretch. Bring it to center. Readjust, revisit. And tilt to the left. My left, your right. And if the directions of the hands confuse you, that's okay. If you're on your left side and I'm on my right side, that's still good. The next round, just switch to the opposite side. Perfectly okay. And bring it to center. Take the hands to the front of the chair, right here. Take your legs a little bit wider. So you're gonna actually pull on the front of the chair a little bit. And drop your shoulders back. There you go. Just drop them back and just act like you're trying to pull tile. You're trying to lift a big rock off the floor. And just keep that. Take a couple of deep breaths. A little isotonic stretch. One more. And release. Let's go for a little lower body. So this time, let's go ahead and stand up. And just kind of come to the side of your chair, or just move your chair to the front. And bring your leg to the front. Doesn't matter which one you start off with, you're gonna end up switching anyways. And then keep one hand on the back of the chair and one on the seat. And you should feel that nice little stretch in the hips. in the hamstring, in the hip flexors. And some people are going to feel it in more places, and that's perfectly okay. And release. Switch sides. Careful you don't tilt that chair like I did. And bring those hands to the seat and keep that hand to the back of the chair. Hold that stretch. And if this stretch is a little bit too much, that it kind of plays with your balance, you don't have to do it. Find another stretch that you enjoy, that you like, that you can do. And release. And let's take those legs out wide last time. Take a deep breath. And exhale. More. Inhale. Exhale. And that is your workout. I'm glad that you're here. I'm glad that you completed the workout. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope the workout had modifications that you can follow. I hope that the movements were challenging and manageable and not so difficult that you had to completely leave me alone without you there. Come back again, meet me up for the workout one more time. Give the workout a couple of weeks, a couple of months to kind of get integrated into your spirit, into your body, into your mind, and you'll get better. Thanks for joining me. My name is Q. I'm from Town Lake YMCA. I'm one of your fitness instructors, personal trainers, and I hope to see you soon. Take care.